April's Car of the Month was awarded to Mr. John Floyd's Honda S2000. Filmmakers Dylan, Jesse, and Miles Stipek of Bearcat News set out to his house near Echo Lake to cover that story.
Alright, I'm Dylan Stipek, and I'm here with John Floyd, who's a science teacher at Monroe High School, and he was nominated for April's Car of the Month.
The first few questions we asked were, how old is your S2000, and have you installed any modifications to the car? Here's what Mr. Floyd had to say about that.
4 years. I bought it brand spanking new in 2001. It's also got a Pro Auto Sports, what we call the X brace on it, and I'll show you that later. And it's got the Pro Auto Sports rear lower tie bar, which I'll show you later. And it's got very light wheels on it. Other mods I've done to it, I've installed a light and fly wheel. I do all this work myself, pretty much. I've installed a lightened crank pulley, a lightened hydro pulley, titanium exhaust system made by Mugen, and a cold air intake system made by AEM.
Another interesting fact about Mr. Floyd is that him and his son own a car parts manufacturing company called Pro Auto Sports, which you heard him talk about a few seconds ago. Also, our crew was extremely lucky to have Mr. Floyd lift his Honda S2000 for us. He explains more about his modifications.
Okay, I'm now inside my garage, underneath my S2000. It's up on the lift. And I started talking about suspension components a few minutes ago. And I just wanted to show you a couple of things that Pro Auto Sports makes. The X brace being one, this unit right here. Basically, it ties the two front suspension points together, and essentially what it does is it makes the chassis more rigid. And then back here, another Pro Auto Sports product is called the rear lower tie brace, and it does the same thing. It ties the two suspension points together, either side of the suspension points together, and just stiffens up the chassis.
As we wrapped up our questions, Mr. Floyd wanted to share with us some photos of his car that were taken at closed circuits where he and his son race. We thought they were very cool, especially the drawing.
This picture is an actual race situation. It was at a national event down at Bremerton Raceways. This picture is a young man I had as a 7th grade science student named Jesse Stipek. Drew this picture for me. I thought that was pretty awesome. And this is another actual racing situation, and this was down at Portland International Speedway, down on their 2.1 mile closed course.
To conclude, we were very impressed with his car. It amazed us and other onlookers as we followed him to his house. Mr. Floyd has obviously spent many hours on the car in his workshop. It is truly one of the most spectacular import race cars we had ever seen, which is why Mr. Floyd made Car of the Month.
Alright, this has been Mr. Floyd's S2000 for April's Car of the Month, and I'm Dylan Stipek, and back to you, Gary.